Cheers and welcome, my friends. I'm Horath and we are playing Hearts of Iron 4 together on veteran difficulty as the Germans. Welcome back. We're still moving forward with our strategy of pushing our industrial capacity over here by building civilian factories first and then snowballing into building up our military factories and our synthetic refineries to basically be able to produce panzers. We are researching two 1941 panzers, a light one and a medium one, which is going to be good. We're going to get that in 1939, so 2 years early, which is actually, I think that's going to make a huge difference. Still don't have a template for medium tanks, but that is fine. That's alright. I mean, I could make a template and then give them the medium tanks that we already have, but I think we have 11, so I can't even fit out one unit. I mean one company of panzers, so it's kind of useless, but it's fine. It's fine. We're getting there. Yeah, we went through with the industrial efforts over here. Now we're working air innovation so that we can get to that extra research slot. That's going to help us immensely, because I'm basically binding 2 slots for panzers. Could even say 3, because we started to research the maintenance company to repair and overhaul our equipment, which we definitely need for our panzer units. There's no way around that. Definitely need that on there. Still have a lot of convoys and we're not using any of them. That's fine. We are not really a naval nation yet. We need to be at some point to get towards the United Kingdom. Oh yeah, I have to stop my timer so that I know when to end the episode. But yeah, things are moving forward pretty well. We're moving towards 550,000 troops in the field so that we can go for the Anschluss. Okay, that did something for us. That group is going to go out there as well at some point. Come on. We're also upping our production efficiency, which is sadly very reduced because of the veteran difficulty. But yeah. That's what I wanted, to have a challenge. We still need 5% more efficiency just to be at the base that you normally start the game with. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, you really need to give the AI an edge, being a human. Otherwise, it's not fair. It's really not fair. We're using our 3 oil to produce these things. Let's have a look at the speed. Yeah, 30% is what we're losing. So it's not really the amount of resources that you're lacking, but if you're lacking 1 out of 3, then you are automatically at 30%. Which could be worse, but over here, for example, we're at 60% lack of resources because we don't have the tungsten and we don't have the ore. We definitely need to get tungsten from somewhere. Let's just... Oh yeah, can modify my government. So I think we want to go for the blitzkrieg theorist so that we can go down the land doctrine and also gain some army experience. It's going to be very helpful. So let's go down that route. I think that's fine. Let's have a look. If I were to edit that. No, over here. If I were to go for that tank. What? I would like to see the values of that unit. I would like to see the speed most of all. But oh well. Speed 14, 9. I wonder if the thing of the blitzkrieg theorist is only applied to the things that you're researching currently. Not sure. Oh, There's the limited tech bonuses. Interesting. One-time research speed mechanized army bonus. 2 for construction, 2 for land doctrine. Okay. So mechanized army. What does that entail? Well, we'll find out over here. Okay. We've got interwar artillery. That's good. It's just a straight up buff. I'm not gonna go for the improved artillery because it doesn't make any sense right now. But yeah, question is mechanized army. Well, that would take a long time. 1029 days. That's a waste. Mechanized army. Yeah, we still get that one. Interesting. Really interesting. How do we get that? From the focused, right? Panther and Sonderkraftfahrzeug 11. 2 for land doctrine. Armor. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. I think that'll give us an interesting option, improving that to the other one. I mean, this uses 1200 manpower. Well, this doesn't show what it would use. Could carry 8 troops in addition to towing a gun on trailer. I wonder, what does that have? 11 piercing. Hardness represents how much of your division is made up of armored or at least protected vehicles. So that is buffing the hardness? 10%? Or does every unit have a hardness? Yeah, 80, 70. So that thing over there is pretty sturdy compared to that one. How fast is that thing? 8 kilometers per hour. Yeah, I think that's a good thing. We're gonna go for that. And we're completely going down the panzer and... Ooh, holy frack! Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Should have looked at the time. It's also 1941 tech. Oh well. We're committed now. Definitely don't want to lose the research bonus. I mean, that is a real waste of that space, but on the other hand, yeah, we'll survive. We'll survive. We're gonna get another research slot very soon, and at some point the other 2 are gonna be researched. I shouldn't have done that. I don't think I can leave that now, right? Yeah, well, we're gonna go for it. I just was blinded by the shiny 50% bonus. Yeah, well, 1,000 days. Well, we're not using 1,000 days. We're only using 630. Maybe I could have gotten another 10% bonus somewhere, but maybe not. It's all right. We'll get through it. We're missing some tungsten. Yeah, that is what I wanted to look actually. Where is the next tungsten from my position? There's 2 in Slovakia. None here. Tungsten. Oh, there's some to be had in Greece. A lot of chromium in Turkey. Not a lot over here. France doesn't have any. Denmark doesn't have any. Sweden has a crap ton of tungsten. And Norway does have as well. So maybe I'll just use these guys. Can I bring them towards the fascist cause? It's gonna cost me some political power. But it might not be a bad idea. can just conquer them at some point. Don't really need to worry about it. Does the USSR have tungsten? Yeah, down here there's some. There's some. And east of the Ural, I don't really have to look. I won't really be able to get there at some point. Let's have a look at the supply area. Yeah. Well, I get there. We don't have any resistance, I don't think. Nope. Resource, diplomacy, factions, and states. That's fine. How's the construction of our civilian factories coming along? I think I have to get up in speed a bit. Shouldn't really have bound that slot, but now it's too late. I have to live with it. Oh well. At least we're gonna get one more research slot. But I definitely need another thing to upgrade my infantry weapons at some point. How's the production coming along? Well, at least we are not negative anymore. We still need some panzers to upgrade, I think. We're moving towards deploying units, and we're nearly there for the Anschluss. So that's going well, I think. Don't have any deficits. We're moving fairly well on infantry equipment now. We're actually moving a bit too well. So let's go down. And let's do that. Going for more support equipment. Because we can store that and it never gets outdated. The infantry equipment is going to get outdated at some point. Alright then. Still moving forward here. Yeah, I think things are looking well. I think I'm going to go up in the speed. Moving towards the air innovations, which is not really going to help us at the moment, but oh well. At least I'll be able to construct good units. I think we're going to put these guys into the medium panzer divisions to give them more hardness. German half-track, that's so very widespread use in World War II. Yeah, it's somewhat of an iconic car, isn't it? Somewhat of an iconic truck. If you see a German, then you can see these things. Okay. And Japan is pumping up the world tension. You crazy bastards. But oh well. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. Let's go after the rocketry. For now. Still hankering for political power. Japan declared war on China. They are really going wild over there. Yeah, I should have gone for that over here. Reduce the research time on motorization. Well, what can you do? Construction should come along now. I'm really waiting for them to actually make that full. So we're gonna have 13, 14, 15. So we don't really need these two. Well, maybe one more, because I think we're gonna lose one more to the consumer goods. But then we'll be done with building civilian factories, and we'll be able to churn out synthetic refineries and military factories. Finally. Finally, can't wait. I also can't wait to construct very high-tech panzer divisions. How's our medium tank production going? Oh, we got at least 30. don't really want to waste my civilian factories on producing, on trading them away. I really want to build up my own infrastructure. If we have 45 civilian factories to build stuff, things are going to go much faster. Much faster. And we're going to get more if we take the lands around us. But we already have a very strong industrial base as Germany. And I think we should take advantage of that. How's the deployment going? Yeah, we're nearly there. Well, we are already there for the Anschluss. So I'm kind of behind on that, but I'm still going to go for the research one before I go for the Anschluss. But yeah, Japan pumping up the world tension. I don't like it, I gotta say. I really don't like it. We're moving forward with the rocketry. Not that much time left until we can get the extra research slot. That's going to be hugely helpful. We still have to wait a bit for the Sonderkraftfahrzeug 11 or 11 in German. Oh yeah, we can modify our government. We definitely want to go for... what do we actually want to do? Chief of Army, what do we have? Division attack 10%, army organization 8%, that's really good. Division training time we don't need. We need division speed. I think that is going to be hugely helpful. Although the organization is actually great. What do we have for military high command? Army logistics, not really. Infantry, not really. I think we're gonna go with Rommel. Yeah, I think Rommel is going to be our commander over here. I think we need to go for material design. Just let me just have a look into the motorization thing over here. So we got 1 in 43. We got 1 in 45. 30, 34. This thing has a lot of defense. It's got 10 armor. And 10 armor is not bad if you consider that our Panzer II has 15 armor. So these things are really useful. Really useful. But I think we should go for infantry weapons so that we can bring up our units a bit better. Although taking 10% off of that is 140 days. I'm not really going for it. Let's go for weapons. Let's go for small arms here. Although I think we'll be there soon for constructing military factories. So maybe we'll go with that guy. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. We're building up. We're researching stuff that takes stupidly long. But at least we're gonna get another research slot soon-ish, I guess. And I'm already looking forward to spending the army experience on creating new divisions. That's gonna be good. I really would like to go for the Anschluss, but we need the research slot. Okay, German military mission to China. Germany has enjoyed good relations with China since the end of the previous Weltkrieg, despite the loss of our Chinese possessions. A German military mission has been present in China for a number of years, and Alexander von Falkenhausen has made great progress in reforming parts of the Kuomintang army. This is naturally of some concern to the Japanese, given their present war against China. They're demanding the immediate withdrawal of all German support to the Chinese. Yeah, I think we're gonna recall that guy. I think we want the Chinese to win. They are fascist. Now we could try to pull China towards us, but I don't think China is gonna be a very stable ally. So That's the call von Falkenhausen. Okay, and then we'll definitely want to go for the extra research slot. That's gonna be good. And we really need it. I want it. I need it. Need it now. These things are coming along well. Gonna get the maintenance company. And if we have the maintenance company and the other 3 things, I'm gonna be in pretty good shape for designing very efficient units. Can't wait for it. Okay, so we got that as a permanent thing. We got that. And we got this guy. I mean, we need more boots on the ground anyway. We need 750,000 and 950,000 for our decisions respectively. So I'm going to continue and produce stuff. Oh, and we're taking more artillery out than I should, I think. So I've got to tweak that a bit. Just gonna take maybe, let's say, 2 factories and put them towards the artillery. That's fine, I guess. Oh, that didn't really help me. Putting 1 factory into these production lines isn't going to help a huge deal, but it is at least something, and I'm going to use every trick there is to hold up my production capacity. Or we won't be able to move forward anyway. Oh, we're not using factories. Okay. So yeah, we've got 3 stacks now. Very nice. So let's cancel that construction. Yes. So I want to go with a synthetic refinery. Let's start in Oberbayern. And then we're gonna want to go with 1, 2 over here. And then we want to go with another synthetic refinery in Württemberg. Then we're gonna go with 1, 2. Then we want to go with another synthetic refinery over here. And then another 1, 2. And so on. Synthetic refinery. 1, 2. Synthetic refinery. 1, 2. Synthetic refinery in Hessen. 1, 2. Just have to make sure that I don't take the space. Rhineland, not necessarily. Let's go for Thüringen over here. It's odd that some of these names aren't German, but the Rhineland is called the Rhineland and not the Rhineland. What do we have? Okay. Need to watch after my space. 1, 2. And then we're gonna go with a synthetics refinery. Yeah, well, let's go for the Rhineland. Why not? No, that was wrong. Did one in Thüringen. And then we want to go for some factories again. 1, 2. That's what needs to happen. And then we're gonna go with another synthetic refinery. Now we're gonna use the Rhineland. It's gonna be okay. And then we're gonna go for, yeah, why not? Oberbayern, Niederbayern. Another synthetic refinery. Which state is full? Mecklenburg is full, so I gotta watch after it. And we're gonna go with 1, 2. There hasn't been much happening over there. And we're gonna go for Westphalia. Gonna bring another military factory. Right. So 1, 2. Another synthetic refinery. Hanover. Yeah, 1, 2, I guess. Synthetic refinery over here. 1, 2 in Berlin. I'm gonna build a synthetic refinery in Berlin. Oh, Brandenburg. Then another military factory. Over here, there's lots of space. 1, 2. What? No, that was not right. Oh yeah, it was right. I'm the idiot. It's just adding these things. And I cancelled one. Okay. Well, maybe I shouldn't plan that far ahead. I think that is a build queue that will take a long time. But yeah, let's go with that. That's looking good. But I guess I'm going to end it here. I think we made good progress. We're finally moving into phase 2 of our construction plans, where we use our civilian factories to finally push up our construction speed. So that's definitely going to be good. We will have 3 stacks of civilian factories constantly building synthetic factories, building military factories. I don't like that it doesn't keep my queue over here, but oh well. Because I always wanted to have 1 synthetic factory and 1 military factory, but it's better to have that queued up and not to waste any construction speed than it would be to queue them up, than to have them inefficiently queued, I mean. But yeah, I'm gonna end it for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please give me a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of this series in the future, then please consider subscribing to the channel. I do hope that you join me next time for the hot phase. I would definitely be able to get Austria in the Anschluss and lands from Czechoslovakia, maybe even the whole of Czechoslovakia. We'll try to get Memel, and then we'll decide if we move against Poland, against Romania, or against Yugoslavia. There are a couple of options for us, a couple of interesting options. We shall see. Hope you join me next time. Thanks and bye bye.